עוד יותר, יוצרי התוכן של ישראל.
Missed you. Did you miss me too?
מאוד.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Very much.
That's so sweet.
I just saw you like 2 days
I
ago.
know. And my parents, we had breakfast.
And your parents.
They love Matan.
Queen Vered, huh?
They love Matan. Guys, it's been a while. We're sorry we've been MIA. I was sick last week.
Yes.
Was actually sick with a major stomach virus. And then the week before, it was
Shavuot, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
It was Shavuot.
But now we're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
And real quickly, we have a very interesting topic today. But before we get into it, let's go over the current news, current updates. First of all, any updates on your end? Comedy shows coming up. You sold out. Give us a recap of the Jerusalem show real quick.
Oh, the Jerusalem show was June 4th. And it's the first time I performed in that specific venue. I didn't know what to expect. I haven't done any shows in English in Jerusalem. So
It was your first one.
I didn't know
It's a big deal.
if there's any difference between the Jerusalem English speakers in Tel Aviv. And it was phenomenal. I had so much fun. The crowd was so diverse.
Is it different from the Tel Aviv crowd?
A little bit.
How so?
They're more religious. I remember because when I opened for Michael's show, Michael Rappaport in Jerusalem, I noticed a lot like old people in the crowd, a lot of religious people. But I was like, okay, it's Michael Rappaport. They came to see him, and it's fine. But my show, same. Like some like old people, some religious people, Haredim.
So did you have to tone down the jokes?
But no.
Nice.
We had so much fun. I did my worst and my best. And my worst best and my best worst. And it was amazing. I got off stage and I went straight to my video guy, to Ori. And I was like, dude, what the hell was that?
How many people were there?
100, like between 90 to 100.
Good for Jerusalem.
Oh, it was like a cozy venue, just like Stand Up Factory, by the way.
Yeah.
It was like a cozy venue, and I went straight to Ori, and I was like, "What the hell was that?" It was like it was amazing. He's obviously taping all of my shows,
right?
And he's like, "Dude, I think that's your best English show I've seen."
Wow.
And he's seen all of them.
Wow.
So I was like, right, like it wasn't just me, because sometimes you feel like it was great and maybe it wasn't exactly like that, but Ori was like, dude, it was amazing. Wow. And I stayed and I talked to the people after the show, and I asked them like questions, and some of them made Aliyah, some of them live in Jerusalem for a while, some of them moved from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
Wow.
And it was just,
amazing.
It was, yeah.
And your Tel Aviv show is coming up.
My Tel Aviv show is coming up.
It's sold out?
It's like 10 tickets left, like 15 tickets left.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the time you listen to this, because it's next Thursday. Yeah. So go check it out. If it's sold out, it's sold out. But if not, you get your tickets.
Amazing.
It's a venue of 400 people.
We're so proud of you. I could cry.
Thank you. It's going to be in Zohar House, Betzione America. And I am super excited for that.
We're so excited. Guys, if you haven't bought your tickets yet, last chance.
Absolutely
last chance. So quick updates on our end. We launched our first TLV Walk Club last week.
How was that?
It was amazing.
I've seen the videos.
Sponsored by Locker Room and Lululemon. It was amazing. We had an
Lululemon?
amazing time. Yeah.
What?
Lululemon's in with Lululemon's in with Olim in Tel Aviv.
Wow. Shachar's not here. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
We love Lululemon.
We love Lululemon. Maybe we'll bring them on the pod.
Give money to Olim and TLV and give money to this podcast also.
Exactly. But it was amazing. Around 70 people showed up. We're starting it on a bi-weekly basis.
What is that? Like, what do you do?
We have a starting point, the Batata on Trumpeldor Beach, and then we walk 5 kilometers.
That's symbolic.
Yeah, very. The Batata on Trumpeldor Beach. We walk 5 kilometers and then end with like a mingling juice or drink somewhere.
That's awesome.
It's for people who don't want to run. There's lots of run clubs.
Walking.
Yeah, it's a walk club. So many people like running, and there are so many run clubs, but now it's
I would
walk
never
clubs.
join a running club.
There you go. So that's what we did.
I would join a sitting club if you got one.
You
like
wouldn't.
A club.
You can't last 1 second sitting still.
I can last days.
Yeah, but you have to be doing something.
Yeah, I have to work.
Yeah.
But sitting down, sure. Yeah.
So walk club, next Wednesday is our next walk club, and then we had our Latin party, which was the most insane party Olim and TLV's ever thrown.
Really? It looks
350
amazing.
people showed up, and our next big party is going to be 4th of July, so stay tuned for that.
4th of July. Yeah. America. Yeah.
And you're going to come to that.
Of course.
Of course.
4th, maybe 4th be with you.
Yeah.
4th of July. Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
So, Matan, remember 2 weeks ago on our podcast, we talked, or was it 3 weeks ago, we talked about...
2 years ago.
2 years ago, on our last episode, we talked about the Israeli Navy not getting enough recognition.
That's true.
The reel really took off. People loved it. People appreciated it. But they finally got recognition.
And the Israeli Navy commented.
They commented on a reel, but they got recognition after attacking Yemen yesterday.
Yeah.
And stopping Greta
Thunberg, yeah.
Greta Thunberg's floatable whatever.
I don't know what that was. She had the audacity to say the Israeli forces kidnapped me.
Insane.
That's like the most out of touch, stupid, ignorant thing to say to a country who still have hostages in Gaza right now. How dare you, you dumb, stupid, little blonde, dumbass girl say, I was kidnapped. You don't like... Nobody who got kidnapped get challah with pastrama, okay? And I love...
She had pastrama in there?
Yeah, and I
nice.
love the fact that they give it to her in a plastic bag.
Nice. So, Matan, what's your message? If you could give one message to Greta Thunberg, what would it be?
Fuck sea turtles and you. And I'll drink from plastic straws to the day I die because of you. That's... If sea turtles die, it's you. That's all it is.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't hate sea turtles.
No,
but
he loves sea turtles.
I do love them. They're so cute. But Greta, like, if you take a ship, like a, I don't know what you call it, like little...
Floatable,
it with like 2 pounds of flour, and you think like, I'm going to break the blockades.
So funny. Matan, what would you rate Greta Thunberg? She's over 21. You can rate her.
She will always be annoying 15-year-old to me. Always.
She's over 21. You can give her a rating. It's
I
fine,
would
isn't it?
rather
So
die.
then Olim and TLV podcast.
No.
What do you give her? A 6? A 5?
No.
1 out of 10.
-4.
Okay. Okay. On another topic of current news, Elon Musk and Trump. Wow.
What the hell happened?
Wow. So they used to be tight, obviously.
Yeah.
Musk publicly bashed on Trump's new budget plan. Then he accused of Trump being in the Epstein files, and then just everything went downhill for them.
But also, he admitted doing a lot of drugs in the past like few months, like mushrooms and a lot of like...
Musk.
Yeah. A lot of fucking, you know, crazy strong drugs, which... Do whatever you do. You're a billionaire.
Right.
Do whatever you want to do. But take it, you know.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think the bromance is over?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't. Because
They had such a strong bromance going for them.
I've watched Musk on Joe Rogan's podcast, and I watched Trump on Joe Rogan's podcast, and they truly believe... They may not like each other for the moment, but they truly need each other to make America great again.
They do. They do.
Sometimes
he can't do without the other.
Sometimes you have to work with people you don't like.
Right. I think they secretly like each other. Maybe it was like a PR move.
Yeah.
We don't really know.
They both like PR.
They love PR masterminds.
Yes.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah.
And we got Ben Gvir, you know, that's the difference.
Love. Okay, so Pride weekend coming up.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen. Nice. Matan, what are your Pride plans? Matan's going to be out in the parade.
I'm going to proudly stay at my house.
I knew he was going to
very
say that.
proudly. Watch TV proudly.
Social hibernation.
Yes. Drink a lot of water and stay in the AC. So proud. I'm going to be so proud of myself.
But have you ever been to a Pride parade?
Yeah, once.
Nice.
It was terrible.
Okay.
It was so hot.
Yeah, it's very hot.
And
they have like ambulances everywhere on Pride. Everyone faints, drink water. Like it's, it gets bad. Caitlyn Jenner's here. Did you see that?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I know the guy who's bringing her here.
Really?
Which is kind of insane.
Who's the guy? You can't say? Okay.
He knows who he is.
Why don't we bring him on the Olim and TLV podcast?
I'll ask him. He's an Israeli, but I'll ask him.
I know who that is.
Yeah, he's got a lot of connections. Okay.
So should we bring Caitlyn on the Olim and TLV podcast?
If Caitlyn Jenner would be in Olim and TLV podcast, I'll ask him. That could be the craziest.
Why don't you ask?
I will. What do we got to lose?
We brought Michael Rappaport on the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You never know.
Let's do it.
Okay, perfect.
Next episode.
Next episode, Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes. Oh my God.
No jokes though on like that subject.
Really? Really?
Got it. You'll have to tone it down.
No, really?
Just making sure.
Are you serious right now?
Just making sure. Okay. So before we dive into our main topic of this podcast, which is a very important topic to discuss as summer approaches, first of all, we had an audience question that I need your full attention for.
1 second. I got to text him right now.
Okay. Guys, it's legit. Don't forget.
רגע. אחי, יש לי פודקאסט באנגלית שאני עושה עם עולים מ-TLV וזה משהו חזק, מייקל רפפורט היה פה, אילון לוי וזה, זה מאוד חזק בקהילה. יש סיכוי, אני לא מאמין שאני שואל את זה, אבל אני אשאל בכל אופן, יש סיכוי להביא את קטלין ג'נר שתתארח בפודקאסט שלנו? מה אתה אומר? ותרגיש חופשי להגיד לי לא, ומה נראה לך, ולצאת עליי, הכל טוב. I had to do it. I had to. For my sanity.
אנחנו משאירים את זה?
Yes.
סבבה.
100%.
If it works, it works. It's going to be awesome. If not,
no. Agreed.
But I shot my shot.
Agreed.
You guys are witnesses. I shot my shot.
So stay tuned. Maybe next
I shoot
episode.
my shot.
You shot your shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we dive into the main topic, we have a quick audience question.
Let's go.
And it's specifically to you. Okay, audience question to Matan. What does it mean when a guy likes your Instagram story?
I don't know. Like...
Does it depend on the story? Like if it's a story...
Depends on the story,
Like if it's a story of bring them home and he likes it. Like, like...
He wants me. No, he wants them back home.
Or like Holocaust Remembrance Day if he likes it. It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
But
Your dog doesn't mean anything.
Oh, dogs does it?
No.
But what if it's like a thirst trap, like a mirror pic? Does it mean something if he likes it?
I think it's, yeah.
They wanted your opinion, so I'm gonna let you elaborate.
I don't really like stories. Like
you don't. You comment. You respond.
Comment.
Yeah.
If something is, worth a comment, I do comment. Like, hey, your dog is cute, or what are you doing tonight?
So just a simple heart, you think? No.
A simple heart. I think it's like for a woman to like your story. It's like subtle, like just so you know.
Yeah.
But for a guy, I don't know. Like if you don't initiate something, if you don't send a message,
it means nothing. You're saying, okay.
It means that you're not decisive enough. Like I like it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Agreed.
You deserve more. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You deserve more.
Hope that question was answered properly to the audience,
Hopefully.
and keep the questions coming to our Olim Big Brother. And relationship coach, apparently.
A single relationship
situationship coach.
Chef Bay, Brooke.
Yeah.
Which I love.
We love.
She caught me on a date the other day.
She told me.
Yeah.
Yesterday she told me.
She was like, go back to your date.
Was it the one you got set up with? From
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
She was like, get back to your date. I was like, thank you.
How was the date?
It was good.
And you went to a place I told you, the vegan?
Yeah. It was.
Good.
It was.
Good.
It's my first time
at a vegan.
being at a vegan restaurant, but it was good. I was pleasantly surprised.
Good. We'll recap after.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Okay, on to the main topic of today's episode: Israeli weddings. It's officially wedding season in Israel. Tell me? How many weddings do you have this summer?
I already went to 3, and I got another one, Tal Rishon's wedding, which he's one of my best friends, so good luck to everybody.
Wow. It's crazy. Wedding season here is on another level. Doesn't exist anywhere else.
I'm hangover like all the time.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
So we're going to talk about the difference between American and Israeli weddings.
Let's do it.
A lot of
I've never
Olim come
been.
here. Summer programs come here. They get invited to these weddings, and it's a culture shock for them.
It is.
Like my brother went yesterday or a few days ago to a wedding, and he had mitzgat for the first time, and he didn't know what it was. And he came back, he was so high. He felt like he was so high. He was like, no, I didn't do any drugs, but I had this drink, mitzgat. what's meat gat, Matan? Explain to our Olim, and why is it so popular at Israeli weddings?
So gat is a plant, right? Mainly used by Yemenites.
Okay.
Right? They chew it up. It's good for like your health, your blood pressure. They used to make it as a weird like drug kind of chagigat. You remember chagigat, which was kind of like hash, but very bad, like disgustingly bad, and caused like a lot of health problem, which is ironic because it's a very healthy plant. Mitzgat, it's more like they hand it at weddings at kind of like the point where people are leaving, when you have to like hype people up, you know, when you have to have like energy. So mitzgat is usually for like, you know, to get your energy levels up. I don't know. I drank mitzgat at one of the weddings, and it kept me like I was going.
My brother showed up. He was like, "I feel high. I don't know what I did." And I was like, "What do you have?"
He's so
he was
cute.
like, "Oh, they gave me this. They encouraged us to drink mitzgat."
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, do you recommend Olim try it? No, like
I don't recommend ever try anything you don't want to, but and you obviously you can have fun at weddings without it.
Without mitzgat.
Without mitzgat, without drugs, without anything. You can have fun with weddings.
Sober.
Yeah. So, or just, you know, a couple of drinks. You know, it's a wedding. Drink a little bit. Don't disgrace yourself, but drink a little bit, and it's all good. You don't have to have it. If you want to try it in a loving, like cozy environment with people you know. Don't drink mitzgat in a like a relative or like a friend's wedding that you only know the friend. You know those kind of weddings when you only know the groom? Yeah. So don't try mitzgat, those kind of weddings. Okay. Do it with your friends.
Okay, good tip. I'll give it to
we're all adults here. Yeah. Do it with your friends. Do it with people you love. Do it with people that you know will take care of you.
So, besides mitzgat, there are a few other main differences between American and Israeli weddings. With American weddings, you get to save the date a year and a half in advance.
That's crazy.
Formal invitation, RSVP, literally a year and a half, maybe 2 years in advance.
Crazy.
Israeli weddings, hey, I'm getting married next Thursday. You're invited. Bring cash. Insane.
Because that's how Israelis live. Obviously, we live in the moment because you never know. Americans love to be engaged for years. Right. That's disrespectful for me. It is. I think it's very disrespectful to be like, I'm engaged in the past 2 years. What is that? Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. It's like a promise that you don't know if you want to keep. Yeah. And that's why a lot of engagements break, because you don't, you know.
Right.
Israelis.
What's the average turnaround time between engagement and getting married in Israel?
A year.
A year?
That's a year. That's a solid year. And some of them do it like less. 6 months. The fastest I know is my brother, Rami, got engaged, and then like 4 months later he got married. She's not pregnant, by the way. They just wanted to get over with it, and I get that. Right. Before the crazy wedding season, because my brother got married at the end of March, so he wanted to do it before, you know, April, May, when June, July, when it's insane. The prices are going up. So a year, I think it's enough time to plan your wedding calmly.
So you've never been to an American wedding, you said, right?
Never. I really want to.
Do you know? No, you don't. Do you know how gifts? No, it's boring. Gifts. The way gifts work in American weddings, maybe other countries too.
There's a register.
There's a register, right? You sign up for.
I know that from like TV shows.
TV shows, yeah. So it's actually really funny. My brother told me this story. He used to live here last year, and he was working at this company, and they had summer interns. Like we have summer interns now, they had summer interns.
Yeah, I've seen your summer interns.
You've seen, and he.
I couldn't help myself. Like, oh, Jesus.
They're not underage, guys.
No, of course they're not. It's just like, they're so American.
So American.
They're like you brand. 4 years ago.
It's good for the brand.
They're you 4 years ago.
And jappy.
So jappy.
But anyway, so my brother was working at this company. They had a few summer interns, and the boss of the company invited the summer interns to his wedding. They're all American boys.
Obviously.
And the American boys were like, oh my God, our first Israeli wedding. We're so excited. We're going to go buy him a nice gift from Jerusalem.
Oh, God.
And the boss took my brother to the side and was like, Tal, you have to talk to them. You have to explain to them that you bring money for weddings. So my brother literally did a presentation for them, Israeli weddings 101. Bring cash.
Bring cash.
Bring cash. Like,
that's true.
Because some Americans don't know. Like, they come here and they don't know that you're supposed to bring cash or check.
Yeah. It's all like bottom line. In Israel, everything is bottom line, no bullshit. We don't want your fucking pottery, whatever, to put bananas in. Give us money. We'll do it while we please. No.
It's also crazy because in America, you spend so much money on going to someone's wedding. You usually fly to a different state. You spend 3 nights in a hotel. You take days off work. And then they need to buy you like a wooden bowl. Like what? I'm already spending enough money on you. What else do you need?
That's insane. And by the way, I can say that because it's the English podcast. I blew off so many weddings that I just I don't want to. You know, I don't know anyone. Yeah. I don't want to go there.
Yeah. And pay money.
Yeah. Just thank you for inviting me.
Sweet.
But sometimes I send like 400 shekels. Yeah. Like they give you an option to like pay in credit. Right. So I just send 400 shekels and I don't show up. Yeah. I think that's respectful, right?
I agree. Agreed.
That's good, right?
Agreed. 100%. So for Olim summer visitors, just bring cash in an envelope, bit, check, whatever. That's it.
Yep. Dollars, whatever you can.
Matan, how much cash is appropriate, do you think?
Depends. Oh, that's a scale that it's an interesting scale.
Interesting. Do you always have those conversations with friends before weddings? Oh, how much are you putting down?
We have
how much
to,
are you putting?
Yeah.
You have to all align.
You have to align with your friends. It's I think it started at 300 now and then 350. Now nothing less than 400. Yeah. Nothing.
For someone you're not close to.
If you're coming alone.
And that's someone you just like an acquaintance friend. If it's someone
that's like a friend who invited you that you
not a close friend.
Yeah, not a close friend.
If it's a close friend.
Close friends, 700 and up.
Insane.
Really like a really close friend, like a best friend. Oh, that's a lot. That's a buchta, as we say. You put down a buchta of money. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's always a scene figuring out like how much to bring. Like you.
Yeah, but usually you kind of know.
Right. Right.
Because if it's under 400, you don't go to the wedding.
Correct. Does that usually cover the cost?
450, 400, 450 is usually covering the cost of the,
do you think most people in Israel break even from weddings or make money off of it?
Depends on the wedding. Okay. It really does because some weddings are very small. Mm-hmm. Very close friends, like, Russian weddings.
By the way, let's explain. Why do you pay money at weddings to help people usually
cover the cost?
Weddings are super expensive.
Super expensive. The venues,
everything. Photographer, DJ.
The flower arrangements, all that bull costs so much money. And yeah, so you practically helping them just covering the cost. Correct. It's like organizing like a barbecue.
Correct.
Usually, each of you put like 100 shekels, 150 shekels. That's the same thing. Yeah. Just covering the cost of the food.
Right. Speaking of food.
Yes.
Appetizers versus the actual food. The beginning.
The buffet.
Explain. The appetizers at the beginning are the best part.
The best
part.
The buffet, I always
pig out so much.
Do my best to make it in time for the buffet. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love.
It's the best. But Americans don't understand that. They see the appetizers, they're like, oh, they'll have a little, and then they'll wait for the main meal, which is fine. But the main meal is usually worse than the appetizers.
Not worse.
Yes.
No, I don't know what kind of weddings.
Appetizers at Israeli weddings are 99% of the time better than the actual food at the weddings.
I don't know what kind of weddings you went to.
I went to a bunch of weddings.
No, never.
I think most people would agree with me too.
They're good. They're awesome.
And by appetizers, I mean the buffet at the beginning.
The buffet. They're good. They're awesome. I love them. But the main course is just, oof. The past few weddings I've been to, oh my God.
Maybe you go to bougier weddings than I do.
Not really. Just like people are, I think nowadays people are less like, how do you say that? They're more strict with the food. They care about the food the most because that's what people talk about.
Right. It's true.
So the last few weddings I went to, I ate some amazing dishes, like restaurant worthy.
That were better than the appetizers?
Of course. I was blown away. Like gnocchi and stuff. I was like, what the hell is this? This is so good. So, yeah.
Okay. I still disagree, but I guess I haven't been to your weddings.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few differences. In America, for the dance floor, it's usually like Sweet Caroline and like Throwback, like, you know, Summer of 69, that kind of stuff. Israeli weddings are freaking like, it's like you're at a club. Americans are shocked.
Oh, Israeli weddings are a club, 100%. Yes, Israeli weddings, you go crazy. It's it's Bed Bunny and like
bangers everything.
And 90s.
People are drinking, doing drugs. You're at a club basically. Sometimes it's hard
allegedly.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between if it's a club or it's a wedding.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing at this point.
It's clubbing with people you know.
Yeah. Olim are shocked. My brother, my little brother at his first wedding here was like on the table, like passed out from drinking so much. They don't expect it. In America, weddings start at 6 p.m. and at 10 p.m. Israeli weddings start whenever and when the last person leaves.
6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
10 p.m., 11 p.m.
Wow. Okay.
Israeli weddings end when the last person leaves.
Yeah.
Could be
4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Insane.
I leave around midnight.
And you Irish exit probably, right? Maton's a pro at Irish exiting.
I just disappear.
Disappeared, doesn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Behavioral expectations at weddings. You have to dance.
You have to. It's kind of disrespectful if you don't. Just for a little bit.
Just for a little bit.
Just show yourself on the dance floor.
Say hi, hug.
Say hi, hug some people. Let the photographer know, the video photographer know that you're, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You can go eat
and you can go eat and leave. Yeah.
And do you usually stay for the dessert?
In the past few weddings I did because there was like close friends. So,
okay.
So yeah, when you eat the dessert, it's a statement. It's like I've been here for some time.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah.
Any other tips and pointers for Olim at weddings? Is it a good place to meet singles, by the way?
Sure. Yes, it is, and it's. I think everybody's like in such a good mood at weddings that it's really good to like know new people. Not necessarily partners, like romantic partners, but like to get to know people, like connections, like people who work in the same companies, people who work like in different areas of Israel. It's very interesting. You have a very interesting conversation with people because a lot of people don't really find themselves because they know only the groom or the bride and they're not a part of the family and they don't have like a bunch of friends. So they're just like hanging out. And then you create those, little groups of like, hey, what do you do for a living? How do you know the groom and the bride? And it's pretty fun.
And then another.
It's back to high school, kind of.
Kind of. You also have to pace yourself drinking wise. Can't drink too much.
You have to.
Don't
Calm
be that
down.
Ola who just
if you
blacks
drink,
out.
Make sure you always eat, like because there's always food. So drink, amazing. Go eat something. Drink water. Finish that. The dancing starts again. Go drink.
Food timeline. Appetizers, sit down, dance a little, meal, dessert, and then drunk food after. We didn't talk about the drunk food.
That's
Usually
true.
There's drunk food after
like
too.
Burgers,
Schnitzel, fries. Oh, I was shocked. I was like, how much food can someone eat?
Oh my God, so much.
So much.
Yeah,
and I still ate it all.
We do. That's part of the fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a wedding. You don't eat the whole day.
Right.
Like you're coming prepared.
Yeah, come hungry. Come hungry for the wedding.
And then eat the appetizer and then drink. Don't start drinking on an empty stomach. Very important.
Yeah. We've never been to a wedding together, have we?
No.
Oh, okay.
We don't know the same people who's getting married.
Are any of your comedian friends getting married that night? Was Safi Tzchaki?
Tal Rishon is getting married.
I don't know them that well. maybe the next wedding will be at your wedding.
Oh, Be'ezrat Hashem. Interesting.
Yeah. I was waiting for that.
Yeah, and obviously it's going to be like Israelis and Americans.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Okay, that's it. We're done with the wedding topics.
Okay.
And we're on to hot takes.
No, crazy. Already? Okay.
Crazy. Time flies by.
Okay. Hot takes. Let's do this.
Flip-flops are acceptable shoes for men.
No. Never.
Thank you.
They're acceptable if you're on the beach or in your house. That's it.
What about tevanot? Do you own a pair? No, I could
Smells bad.
never see you in tevanot.
Thank you.
Never.
Thank you. You think about those questions.
Yeah, no. I was saying it, and then I was just like, there's no way.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. But so many people here wear Teva and flip-flops.
I know.
It's gross.
It is gross.
What do you do in the summer when you're like, still wear sneakers all the time in the summer?
Yeah.
Huh?
When I'm at the beach or I'm at my house, sure, I'll
flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Yeah.
All good. That's why they're invented. But I'm not going to just walk around on flip-flops. Never.
Never. Okay.
That's weird. And they smell bad.
They smell horrible. 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 Okay. Every Israeli needs an Olim friend.
Yeah, I agree.
Needs?
Needs.
Explain.
I think it's very important for Israelis especially to be familiar with other culture. Because Israelis, we are so proud of being Israelis and we're so proud of like acting the way we do that sometimes it's good. I think me, for example, I was always polite and respectful. But ever since I did like Birthright or whatever, and I was like, okay, that's like, I've learned a lot of, behaving and how to talk to people and patience, which Israelis don't really have.
Don't have, yeah.
So I think it's very important, and I think you need an Ole friend just to like get a grip on how other people from other cultures behave, and it can only make you a better person.
Do you think your Olim friends softened you up?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my God.
Sweet.
So true. Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
True. Definitely. Because
you make me cry.
Because we have like all this, like, all those misconceptions about Americans as Israelis. And some of them are true.
Some of them are true.
Some of them are 100% true. But some of them are not. And you have to know the people to actually understand who they are and what they do and what drove them to come here, which makes your sense of Zionism stronger. Because you were born here and, you kind of thrown into a situation. You got nothing, there's nothing you can do. But when you meet somebody who actively came here and had a choice, that's pretty amazing.
It's gonna make me tear up.
No, it's just
really
the truth.
Sweet.
That's how I feel.
I want to form a buddy system between Israelis and Olim.
You have to. That's awesome.
It's on my to-do list.
Because let's differentiate between like American girls, let's hook up. No, let's be friends. Guys, be friends with American guys. Girls, be friends with Israeli girls. It's hard. They're crazy.
Do you think Israeli guys can be friends with American girls or no?
You can, but like, make sure it's actually a friendship. Yeah,
like us.
Exactly, you can do it. We're the living example of that.
Yeah.
Like we're always helping each other out. Searching for each other's partners, whatever. You can be you should, but it's kind of tricky. So Israeli men focus on being friends with American men or any other Ole.
Yes,
doesn't matter. And Olot females be friends with Israeli girls. Hopefully, you will tone them down because they're fucking insane.
Let's soften the Israeli girls up.
We need you girls to talk to Israeli girls and be like, Coral, calm down. Calm down. No, don't burn his car down. Just relax.
I would be scared to say that to an Israeli girl.
No, you shouldn't because they will listen to you. They won't listen to us.
Okay.
Because for you, like an American, they're like, oh, she's from America.
Some either really like that and want to be your friends, and some look at us like we're a joke. So
yeah, don't try to be friends with the pretentious ones. Yeah. But like, there's a lot of great Israeli girls, a lot, and they love it, and they feel like they can talk to you about the Kardashians or whatever, and you'll say like, "Oh, I've been to New York," and she'd be blown away. I've seen it happen with my own eyes with my friend Yarden. You know that influencer did Shabbat lunch. Like she had so much fun talking to people, especially girls from the States. So do that. That's so important.
That was a very good tip, Maton.
Thank you.
Very, very good tip. Okay, next. Arak and lemonade should not be mixed.
Shut the up. Who do you think you are?
Arak lemonade should not be mixed.
What do you mean? Arak limonada?
Or limonada. Limonada, yeah.
saying arak and lemonade should
not
be mixed.
They don't go together.
Shut up. It's just like saying, oh, blue and white doesn't work together. You should burn your flag. That's what you were saying. That's what you were saying to me. That's anti-Semitic. Shame on you.
To say arak and yes. I don't know. I just don't think they really go together.
So don't
By
drink
the way,
them.
I didn't submit this hot take. Someone else did, but I agree with it.
I know, it's not you. Yeah. But whoever wrote that, leave Israel tonight.
What about arak and orange juice?
Are you?
Or grapefruit juice?
Abomination.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Arak was invented.
To be mixed with lemonade?
To be mixed with lemonade.
Has this always been a traditional drink in Israel?
What do you mean? That's the only reason. I've never drank just lemonade in my entire life.
Oh my God.
Never.
Just with arak.
The only lemonade I drink is a base of arak. That's the only reason.
So funny.
What do you mean? And if you think it doesn't work together, you had a terrible glass of arak lemonade, and I feel sorry for you. But it's the best combination. Best one.
I hope whoever submitted this is listening to it.
Shame.
Last one. Jorts or hot?
It's jean shorts, right?
Yeah.
We talked about that.
I
don't... What do you mean are hot?
Are they sexy?
I don't know. Like, whenever...
Do you wear jorts? Please tell me you don't wear jorts.
No, I don't.
Thank God. The worst are guys who wear jorts that are ripped, because I see jorts. Oh.
I have one pair of short, like, jeans with pockets, because, like, whenever I go to the beach with my friends or whatever, it's the only time, or like a noon wedding, like a Friday wedding. Mm-hmm. Only time where I wear it, because I'm burning up. That's the only opportunities that I get to wear it. But I don't just like walk around with jorts.
So like all my friends hate jorts, and they'll see, like, we went to Abraxas last week. They were like, oh my God, this guy's so hot. And then my friend comes and whispers to all of us, but guys, he's wearing jorts. And everyone's like immediately icked out, like turns around. No. Like they hate America. We all hate jorts. Stop wearing jorts. Like,
I would never go out to like a club or whatever and wear jorts.
Good.
Sometimes I wear like short pants.
Khakis.
Or whatever, but like I don't really feel comfortable in them.
Okay.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Americans rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So jorts are not sexy.
Shachar is coming. Hide your brand. Oh my God. Oh no. Hi. Do not say a word.
Oh my God. We've overextended this joke way too much, but it still gets me every time.
It's going to stay forever. That's the joke now.
That's it for today.
No!
Time flies by. It was 45 minutes.
That's amazing. I really enjoy that. We should do it every week.
Yeah, we should. Next week with Caitlyn Jenner.
Next week with Caitlyn Jenner.
See you guys then.
Maybe he asked me. Maybe he answered.
Did he?
No. Okay. But we'll keep you guys updated. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
You can find us everywhere.
Everywhere. Like, comment, send in more questions for Matan or I to answer.
And if you're flying Elal, you know what to do.
Tag us, mention us, we'll reshare.
Leave or arrive.
Yeah. Either one. Just
tag us and we'll share it. We love the fact that you guys will listen to us. So flying. So bougie of you. And thank you. We love you. And we're honest. Don't worry.
עוד יותר, יוצרי התוכן של ישראל.
הפרק בשיתוף המרקט פלייס של אדיו, המציע למפרסמים להגיע למיליוני מאזינים בכל פלטפורמות האודיו, המוזיקה והפודקאסטים בארץ ובעולם. אדיו.